Welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. It was a packed house at the Kendall Geologics Gymnasium on Monday night as the Bahamas men's national team aiming to complete this window of the FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers with an unblemished record, but standing in their way would be a familiar foe in Puerto Rico. Swanson Gibson Jr. was courtside and gives us this recap from the drama-filled affair.
The 2027 FIBA World Cup qualifiers' third window has concluded, and the Bahamas split their two games, beating Jamaica 123-74 and losing against Puerto Rico 115-92. In this most recent game, it would be Franco Miller Jr. and Dominic Bridgewater, scoring 24 and 22 points respectively. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get by the Puerto Ricans.
The Bahamas senior men's basketball team had great momentum coming off Friday's game against Jamaica, trying to exact that level of success against Puerto Rico on Monday. Getting things started for the 2-4-2 would be Buddy Hield, driving into the paint, finishing through contact for the deuce. Hield, back at it in transition, this time showing off his playmaking capabilities, finding VJ Edgecombe on the wing for a three, giving the Bahamas a slim lead early on. The Bahamas showed much resilience despite being down. Dominic Bridgewater dishing it to Dayton Albury, who gives the rock back, with Bridgewater nailing a three to keep his guys going. Jerron Keno Burrows and Franco Miller Jr. suffocating the passing lanes, picking up a steal. Miller corralling the ball and finding Burrows for a strong finish inside, minimizing Puerto Rico's lead. Puerto Rico fired on all cylinders against the Bahamas, scoring 44 points in the paint and shooting over 60% from beyond the arc, en route to their 115-92 win over the 2-4-2. We spoke with several players post-game to get their perspective on the performance in the FIBA qualifiers.
I mean, obviously Puerto Rico's a good team, but like I said, I think I don't call them supporting cats. I think my teammates play great. They all know what they got to do. We all know what we got to do for the next window. So yeah.
Coming at 1-3, we know we had to take care of business. We wanted to win too, especially in the front of this home crowd. The atmosphere was amazing. I want to thank the Bahamian crowd for coming out. I've been in this gym in some of these windows, and we had 10 people out here. So the program is definitely in the right direction.
It's everything, we didn't get the job done tonight, but it's my first summer celebrating independence at home for a long time, so it means the world to me.
Despite their loss to Puerto Rico, the Bahamas still qualifies for the second round of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. The Bahamas advances, finishing in third in the Americas Group B, as only the top three teams in each group can advance to the next round. Canada sits in first, finishing 6-0, while the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica finish 2-4. The 2-4-2 having the edge over Jamaica, defeating them twice this year, and with Canada and Puerto Rico defeating them as well. The Bahamas senior men's basketball team will be back in action come August. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
Thanks, Swanee. Over in the pool, they are a father and son duo that has made a monumental impact on the local swimming community, teaching and inspiring thousands of Bahamians when it comes to water safety, and they are still at it several decades later. Our Michelle Butler has that story.
For some families, traditions are passed down through stories. For the Knowles, they're passed down dive by dive in the water. Generation of swimmers and sailors have helped shape their family's legacy, proving that a love for sport can last a lifetime. The father-son duo Percy and Andy Knowles have each left their mark on Bahamian swimming and sailing. We spoke with them about what it means to share that legacy.
The Knowles clan, probably over the last 100 years, we've been involved either in sailing or swimming. I think I don't know if it's a Guinness World Book of Records, but for 48 consecutive Olympic Games, 48 years, I don't know how many represented, that's 15 Olympic Games. There was a Knowles member of the Knowles family at the Olympic Games ever since, I think, 1956, right up to 2008. Either in sailing or swimming.
Mr. Percy, at 95 years old, blooms with pride for his family's legacy. He talks about his feelings getting to see his son and now his grandchildren's love grow for the water.
On top of the water.
On top of the water?
With decades of experience, they leave advice for the next generation.
As more people get into the sport, like right now we're trying to teach people how to swim. And once you get into the sport, there's so many benefits, health-wise, discipline-wise. I mean, I just think back of how many people that we've coached have gone on to get scholarships in school, be Olympic athletes, become coaches themselves. So I encourage the Bahamas to let's swim Bahamas.
The Knowles family's commitment to the water continues to make waves. Their story is a reminder that the impact of sport can reach far beyond competition, creating a legacy that endures for generations. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Michelle Butler.
Thanks, Michelle. In track news from this weekend, World Indoor 60-meter hurdles champion and world record holder Devin Charlton found herself in a hotly contested women's 100-meter hurdles field at the Wanda Diamond League on Saturday. This is its first meet being hosted in the U.S. at the Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon. Charlton battled through the first 8 hurdles with her American training partner, Masai Russell. But Russell, the Olympic champion and world leader, managed to surge ahead to take the tape in 12:24 to tie that meet record that was set by former American world record holder Kendra Harrison in 2016. As Russell pulled away for the win, Nigeria's Toby Amusan battled back to sneak in second place in 12:34, leaving Charlton in a photo finish for third with American Grace Stark, both timed at 12:41. This being the 5th of 8 meets for the year. Charlton is now sitting in 3rd place in the Diamond League standings with 19 points. And that's been a look at your sports on this Tuesday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.